Okay, so good morning everyone. For today's topic, we talk about teachers' rights, duties, and responsibility, and the Education Act of 1982. So, before we would like to start our discussion, we have a activity first. So, this activity, which is scrambled words, but scrambled words had 10 main ideas about this topic. So, first, number one, can you guess what this is? It okay. So that is fair compensation. Second, okay, that's security of tenure. Next, okay, that's professional development. Okay, that's classroom management. Okay, that's instructional competence. Next one. Okay, that's a student assessment. And next, that was academic freedom. Okay, so that's fair treatment. And the last one, by the way, the last one. Okay, this is teacher's guide and protect. And this is the last one. Okay, that's all. That is Batas Pambansa 232. So thank you. Thank you guys for your participation. So now, let's proceed to our discussion. So, brief overview of the importance of understanding teachers' rights, duties, and responsibilities. So, understanding teachers' rights, duties, and responsibility is important because it helps create a professional, ethical, and effective learning environment. So, to understanding teachers' rights, duties, and responsibility, it helps us to know what is the rights of the teachers and also what is the duties of the teachers, of how they teach the student to understand it or to engage the topic that are given to teacher. And also, we know what is the responsibilities of the teachers that they need to follow or to do. Like us as a student, we have a lot of responsibilities like taking we have making a performance activity or task. So like the teacher, they have responsibilities. So knowing their rights empowers teachers while understanding their duties guides them in maintaining high teaching standards and classroom disciplines. So that's what I mean. Teacher's duties is to help the student to understand that discussion and also to discipline the student, to give them or to teach them what is the right and wrong, or to know or to aware the student what is the right manners that we need to do. Okay, this awareness also strengthens teacher-student relationship, promotes accountability, and support as well-being. So that's why the relationship between teacher and student is very important because it helps to like teachers the student is like feeling approachable to teacher. They did not a barrier to as something to teacher. So, teacher-student relationship is very important. Okay. So, let's proceed to teachers' rights. First, we have right to fair compensation. So, teachers' rights is to receive just salaries, benefits, and safe working conditions. So, why ngano na nabilong ang receive rights to fair compensation? So, lisod po ba ang teachers work or make something makasabot ang bata, or they have spend time to teach student and to discipline student without taking something. So, they deserve to receive salary or benefits. So, that's why, right? That's why the right to fair compensation is belong to teachers' rights. And also, we have second, right to security of tenure, to be protected from removal without due process. So, teachers' rights had security. You know why? We don't know the like what may about sa panahon og sige like like for example, kung ang bata na nabuhat niya siya sa eskwelahan, and then ang ginikanan mo laban. So, what if naibuhatan ng ginikanan sa teacher? So, teachers' rights is to secure. They need have security of themselves. So, naging na sa ilang rights. Rights, and the last one, rights to education and professional growth, to access training, seminars, and opportunities for advancement. So, all we know as a future educator, we talk about this. So, like sa licensure. So, before the teacher had the licensure, they have lot of trainings and also seminars face. Dahan sila seminar nga to bangon to achieve the unit that we need as a professional teacher. So, teachers need to access training, seminars, and opportunity for advancement. Okay, so let's proceed to teachers' duties. Teachers' duties refers to the essential tasks that teachers are required to carry out to provide quality education. So what I have said earlier, teachers, they need to spend time to teach students what is right, and also to give or to share some knowledge to student, and to have the student quality education. But aside of that, for sharing a knowledge, student need to teach a right manners. So, that's why teachers they train or they discipline to student how to be responsible, and also like proper formal student. That's so first of teachers' duties to teach effectively. So deliver clear, accurate, and curriculum-based lessons. So that's what I mean. Teachers need to teach like what have given to lesson plan. So that's why some of the teachers did not proceed to another topic if one student or one or two student they did not know about the topic. So the teachers need to find a way nga ang bata makasabot sa ilahang gitudlo. Okay, let's proceed. To maintain classroom discipline. So, what I have said earlier, not only sharing for knowledge, but to teach the student how to discipline them, or how to teach them how to know to know to know what is right and wrong. So create a respectful orderly learning environment. So as a teacher, as a future teacher, I would like to teach my student like how to respect others. So like lahi-lahi biya ang estudyante na kani nga panahon, kani nga lesson disli sa kamao. So we don't judge them because we have different abilities to understand. So aside of that, respect and discipline to the student. Last one, to evaluate student fairly, provide honest assessment and feedback. So some of the teachers like maghimog activity, and then mas makalata nga, uy, unfair lagi kay to kasi siya may pasyensya siya. So as a beauty teacher, we need to be honest on assessments and feedbacks to the students. Like, we need to avoid the unfairness to the students. So on that way, the students had um positive thinking to do. Like, the activity had fairness. So, teachers' responsibilities are the broader obligation, ethical expectation that guide how teachers should perform their role. These responsibilities go beyond daily tasks. They focus on shaping students' character, ensuring their safety and maintaining proper relationship. So first, to protect and guide learners, ensure student safety, welfare, and moral development. Like for example, when a teacher asking help to student, di ba mo ng estudyante nga, amo ng maestra nga, pag daog kauban, pagtanaw mo, pagbantay mo. Sometimes mo na lang teachers nga, ako na lang mo adto, di ba? To protect and guide. So para lang sa safety sa bata. And also, aside of that is to teach the student what is the right way, or what is the way that can give the student quality, or the right manners. To act as a role models, demonstrate preparation, integrity, and good character. So as a teacher, we need to avoid something like maglikay ta sa mga dili maayong buhat, kay para makita sa tong estudyante nga kanang, uy, kani wala man si teacher ga buhat ani, so likayan tani nga buhat, di ba? And also we share some situation nga kani mo na akong gibuhat sa una niya nana, di ba? So on that way, ang estudyante makanasa siya, ay laban ako, kaya sa tingin ako, kaya nakaya man pud nimo. To uphold ethical standards, follow laws, policies, and the code ethics for teachers. So what I have said earlier, so teachers must responsible for everything. So now let's proceed. What is Batas Pambansang Vlog 232? So also known as Education Act of 1982, is a foundational law that defines the structure, roles, and goals of the Philippine education system. So why is important? Why is Batas Pambansang Vlog 232 is important? In outline, the rights and responsibilities of teachers, students, school administrators, and other members of the educational community. Its significance lies in providing a clear legal framework that guides how education should be delivered, ensuring quality, accessibility, and accountability across the institution. So learning through examples. Role models parents, teachers, and friends can teach these values by examples. We learn best when we see these values practiced in real life. Right? That's all, guys. That's my part of this topic. And now, let's proceed to another presenter. Thank you guys for listening.